this is what the pilot is seeing right now, Patrick.
We actually got it.
We got it. So we have the pilot view. So those of you at home, you could actually see multiple cameras that are on this vehicle.
This is actually not a first. This has been, I did it in the Wisconsin one.
Yeah.
Was taking feeds from the RVs and the feed. But it's very difficult to do because of the way these stations are arranged and the amount of cabling and other things. But the conversion from analog to digital threw things in because some of the teams are still analog, we're digital now. And so you have format conversions and all those things.
Well,
so
you actually see them putting their float onto their vehicle right now.
Right.
So, you know, this is going to be interesting for our audience to look at home because, you know, you're really getting a chance. Oh, they're moving the vehicle right now. They moved right into this mission station. You can see they're going to deploy this float right now. There's the float getting deployed, and now they're waiting to hear back from that float. So really good view from that. You had above the water view, underwater view.
I was going to say.
Yep. And you can actually see the pilot switching the different views. So this is clearly the forward-facing view. They are looking at those letters. Remember how we were talking about those letters? They are monitoring those letters, looking at D, L, C. So they are actually going up and down. So we can really see what they're doing. So this is the view from the vehicle. You can actually see what the vehicle looks like from the outside here. So really good, you can see one and the other and what the pilots are looking at out there. So you can see it looks like they might be doing their 3D image of the coral right now. So
well, that's one thing that Jesuit
see
has
the coral
always
right
been.
Here.
One thing the Jesuits always been really, really good about is planning their missions. If you know, all the years their mission has been planned very, very accurately and executed in the same way. And they'll get to a point if they run into a problem, they'll abandon it and go on to the next step.
Okay, well, and you can see right now
we're imaging the coral.
We are imaging that coral. So that coral is definitely being imaged. I'm probably doing it autonomously and not manually. And now they've imaged that coral, and now they're going to move on to their next task.
And they switched cameras again.
Yep, and there you can see they're going in to suction that piece of coral there, right there.
No, they just turned on a light too, so they can see.
Oh, sorry, they have to image that. They have to turn on the light and check it for disease. Yes. So, and very efficient movements going on here. So you're really
quick check to make sure they're in the right.
Yep.
right
They're
area.
definitely orienting themselves. Where are they going, and what are they doing next? You know, the view from this camera is really, really impressive.
Well, it's well positioned for all of the various tasks that they're doing, and they have enough cameras.
And there you go. You can actually see, is that predator or is that a prey species? Now they're going to have to turn around. They're going to do a 180, and now they're going to look here and see if that is the predator or prey species. Then they're going to decide where to drop. They're going to acclimate their fry. So they decided to do it in there. You see the fry is going to sit there. So it has to sit there for a minimum of 20 seconds as it's deployed.
And meanwhile, they'll go do something else.
They'll go do something else, and then they'll come back and they'll release that fry.
Oh, they're going to do the survey. The seagrass survey.
Yep, doing the seagrass survey right now. So this is a really good view. We're going to move over to our MTL Horizon vehicle right now, just so we can see some of the other teams, and then we'll come back to Jesuit in a bit. It's a really cool view. I want to see them release that fry. How are they going to release it? Oh, they just open. Oh, they use the magnetic release. You see,
they just had the cover and they just lifted
take the cover and pulled it off. Very good job there. So good job by Jesuit. So let's go back to the view from the Jesuit Robotics camera.
Oh, they're going for the weight.
It looks like they're going for that heavy piece of debris. They're going to try to lock onto. They're not even using. They're not even losing the
That's a weight
hook.
Clamp.
That is a big clamp.
Uses the weight of the
pneumatics, and let's see if they're able to bring that up. What is the lifting capacity?
They'll bring it up.
Let's see if this has the lifting capacity.
Yeah, you can see their bag.
There it is. They
show the bag over.
They have the bag right there. There it is.
And off it goes.
Off it goes up to the surface. So that went right up to the surface. I can see it up here. So it is up at the surface right now. And we'll see if they're actually able to move it over.
That should not be a problem for their robot.
That should not be a problem to get that off the water. So you could see them going up the other side now of that rope. So really having a good game plan. Jesuit here doing a really good job of, and
for a high school, they're a force to be reckoned with.
For a high school, they're a force to be reckoned with. But I will tell you that they get new students all the time.
All the time. Yeah.
These aren't the
and
same
their teams
students
are big.
every year. They do have team members that go year after year, but they get new students, they get large students, and to keep all the students involved,
that's a challenge.
It is a challenge. So you've seen some teams that have 3, some teams that have 5, and some teams that have 15. So to make sure that these students are really all participating and all know what they're doing, they have a system.
Yes.
Jesuit has a system, and the system seems to be working.
And
quite frankly,
it's a perpetual system too, that their senior people are always working with their junior people, and the turnover is very seamless and very consistent.
We have more people watching from the Chicago area, so we'll definitely move back over to the Francis Parker School and Aries Marine Robotics as we're H2O operations. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in the Ranger pool.
Gonna give them a little treatment there.
There again, the view from the Jesuit ROV. You see that tent covering up that coral. Again, really efficient how this vehicle is moving in and out. There's the medicine.
Yeah.
And as we heard from David Golden, this is actually based on some work that's being done at the King Abdullah University in technology. So, really, really great to see how the global community is coming together for this project.
Well, and also the fact that these missions are based on real life events or practices in the industries and things like that.
Yeah, giving these students this type of opportunities are really important. Right now you see a good overview of the 2 vehicles, 2 of the 3 vehicles that are in the Explorer pool, looking at Jesuit Robotics and the deep sea dogs out of Allen Hancock College. So, we have people watching from Egypt as well.
Welcome, Egypt.
So yeah, we love hearing that. I don't know
what city in Egypt are you watching from?
And it must be pretty early in the morning or late at night over there, either one.
Where is it?
Yes, the pilot at Jesuit is very good. So we do have a very good pilot here from Jesuit. And, it'll be interesting to see if we can get a chance to talk to some of those Jesuit students.
They're pretty good about interviews there.
Yeah, I hope they do stop by so that I can get an interview with some of them. Because it's really interesting to see, the type of vehicles. Now, they tend to redesign their vehicles every year, and every year they have very, very stable and good vehicles. So, you can see here, there's the frogs. You can see how they're getting this view of the frogs, and they're keeping these blue lines in field. If they see the red lines, if you see the red lines, they have to restart. So they definitely are really getting a good view of that. So you can see now, and those of you who have been listening to us for a while, it's a lot better to see them doing the tasks from their point of view, the student point of view, right? Here we are now going in. They dropped the camera, and I think they're going to go and dock right now. Oh, and those of you who are outside, there's a maroon Nissan Altima out front. Your car is running, and it's about to be towed. So if you are out front right now, there's a maroon Nissan Altima that is about to be towed. So those of you listening in the pits over there, go move your car. Oh, look at this Jesuit Robotics. There they are cleaning off right there.
Yep.
Students on the ROV for Jesuit. You could see them piloting up and actually really
punched the button.
Really punched the button. They punched that button already, and we've got a really great feed. It's really great.
On their way back out.
So, you know, I will say this, Jesuit is good, but they haven't, I don't see that solar panel array in there.
Well, at point-wise, they may have come up with a different equation.
Yeah, I think they did come up with a different equation, but you know.
That's like, okay, we'll do it if it's the last thing we do.
It is. I mean, we'll see if they actually give it a try.
Okay, there's some sense of urgency right now.
Something's going up on the pool deck right now, so they're coming up right now, and let's see.
I think they're done.
Oh, I do think that they're done. I think that they're done right now. They're pulling everything apart. They have their 5 minutes demobilization period.
Look how efficient. Everybody has something to do.
Yep. Everybody does have something to do. I think we are coming off of...
Deep sea dogs are still in the water here. And take a look at them again.
Oh, deep sea dogs are in the water, so let's see. There we go. And that was Brian Grau. That was great seeing that Jesuit vehicle, that video. Thank you very much for plugging us in there. It was really great to see the pilot's view of that.
That was really cool.
Yeah, Brian, why don't you come up here and talk to us a little bit?